All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Dirt Racing Network's live coverage of the Wicked Energy Gum Northwest Focus Midget Series presented by Cognitive Warriors. Wingless Wednesdays for you on the Dirt Racing Network. Ready to go with two shows tonight. Midgets up first, 360s up next. Everybody going to be at USA this evening. Guys got about a minute of the practice session left. They'll get ready to do their qualifying. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Likes, shares, and follows, folks. If you're watching this from anywhere but one of the Facebook channels, let us know. Say hi in the chat. We can see you on the YouTube channel. We can see you over on Twitch. I don't think we're in any danger tonight, Robert. I think everything is kind of past me. I think Missouri's about to get pounded pretty good. I think southeastern Kansas going to get hit. So we'll see how that plays out. They've already canceled everything for the weekend over at Wheatland, the Show Me 100 late model show. I am praying they don't shut anything down around here because they're supposed to be at Creek County on Friday. That same ASCS series is going to head over to Caney Valley on Saturday and then up to 81 Speedway in Wichita on Sunday night. And I'm going to try to make one or two of those shows myself. All right, practice is over. It is time for qualifying, and you all know what that means. It is time for our national anthem.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, qualifying. Getting down to the end of it. At the top, James Edens with Alex Bergeron, Hunter Conley, Anthony Lepresto, and David Holloman rounding out your top five. Quickly go over the points. With two races left, Adam Elby on the top. 8 points ahead of James Edens. Rusty Kruger, 39 markers back. 86 back to Chris Roberts, and David Holloman fit 95 back off the lead. That's your top five in the points with just two races left to go. Ready to run the heat races out onto the track. 3 heat races for us tonight. Got 11 cars scheduled to be in the first one. And on the front row in the Dirt Armada Wicked Cushion Next Gen Fab Team ABR. Number 22, that is going to be Surf and Salot, Jason Nygaard. 2 is outside the Lepresto Racing Wicked Cushion number 57 of Anthony Lepresto. Row 2 on the inside, Swindell Speed Labs driver on the 211, James Edens, and on his outside, going to be the 181 of Brent Hobson. Row 3, Mark Pinsky, the Next Gen Fab Wicked Cushion number 59 machine, and on his outside, Splash and Go Graphics Unified Racing number 82 of Dustin Griffiths. And in the fourth row, the 085 going to be Cole Harvey, with the Wicked Cushion number 51 of Jeremy Zarfos to his outside. Row 5 on the inside, the 33 car of Christopher Stowe. And on his outside, the Wicked Relief Gun with CBD 19 Designs Team Setting number 31 of Tyson Landis. And on the back row, by himself, the 714 car, going to be Brandon Lacey. That's 11 cars, 10 laps, top 4 to the A-Main. Everybody else into consolation races. Well, Josh, welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. Apparently, Mr. Roberts is having some problems staying connected to the TeamSpeak. So he is going to help us out via text chat. Thank you, Chris. All right, they'll go around one more time. We'll go green off turn number 4. All right, Nygaard, Lepresto on the front row. James Edens, Brent Hobson, row number 2. Hello, Shane Wheeler. Pace truck headed in. Green flag about to drop. Wicked Energy Company Northwest Focus Midget Series presented by Cognitive Warriors. Underway heat race number 1. Right into the outside wall. Anthony Lepresto down the front stretch. James Edens has taken the lead away from Jason Nygaard. Nygaard going to sit in second. Cole Harvey going to come out in the third spot. Mark Pinsky going to sit in fourth. I am fighting a heck of a situation. Allergies got my throat all scarred up, and I'm trying to soothe it over, but it ain't working. Now Anthony Lepresto to the inside. He is going to take fourth spot away from Pinsky. Pinsky and Zarfos made just a touch of contact back there, mid-corner. And that allowed Lepresto to squirt past. Off of turn 4, James Eden's going to complete lap number 2 with the lead. 9/10 of a second ahead of Jason Nygaard. Cole Harvey right behind Nygaard, about a car and a half. Those two battling over second. Top 3 get a transfer through. So right now, Anthony Lepresto, the first car on the outside, looking in. Trying to catch up to at least Cole Harvey. And he may have a shot at Nygaard if Nygaard keeps missing the line like that. Jason Nygaard working more and more towards the outside, and he knows what happens when he gets too wide. And he is going to give up second. He might not have gave it up that time, but we had a wreck at the back. I mean, Christopher Stowe got into the outside wall. He got into the inside wall, then the outside wall, then got into Brent Hobson. So Mr. Stowe's car already in the infield. Are you guys up in Indy? You guys might be getting some rain. Some of the stuff that went through Oklahoma and Missouri tonight. Let's try something different. So it's Edens, Harvey, Nygaard, Lepresto, Pinsky, Zarfos, Griffiths, Landis, Lacey, and Hobson, the top 10 right now. All 10 cars still on the track. Yeah, but that might be changing here pretty quick. Yeah, this is iRacing. This is USA. Expect the lights to go out on the pace truck. This time we're going to go back to green. They will have 3 laps to go. Eden's still out front. Only 8 points behind in the championship with 2 weeks to go, this week and next week. Very tight battle between himself and Adam Elby. Both drivers here this evening. Remember the Northwest Focus Midget people doing a driver search from this series. Going to bring somebody up to the great state of Washington. Bring them out to Skagit Speedway, put them in one of their own midgets, see what they can do. See if iRacing transfers to the real world. Right now, with 3 laps to go, we're back to green. Edens with a good jump on the field. Cole Harvey, Jason Nygaard, Anthony Lopresto. Still your top 4. Top 3 going to transfer in. Everybody else going to have to work themselves through the consolation races, also known as the Alphabet Soup here on the Dirt Racing Network. Big slide jump from Penske. Penske got into Lopresto. Then he got into Zarfos. Now a big caution behind us. 2 to go. I don't think they're going to drop the yellow flag. These guys are going to be able to get out of the way, and they're going to let us race here. James Edens down the backstretch. 0.3 of a second. Back to Cole Harvey. Jason Nygaard another 0.4 back. And he's got company as they come to the white flag. Tyson Landis working about 2 lanes lower. Anthony Lopresto around the top side. Jason Nygaard going to try to hang on to third, but here comes Landis, and Landis has got the inside, got to drive down the backstretch, drag racing. These 2 guys going to go into 3 and 4 side by side, and Landis takes the advantage as Nygaard goes way wide. Edens is going to win it. Harvey's going to be second. Tyson Landis going to pick up the final transfer spot out of heat race number 1. Lopresto and company headed for consolation races. This is about 0.6 of a mile around the inside. Just a touch over a half. So 1 down, 2 to go. Well, that don't happen very much. On the pole, Swindell Speed Labs, number 152, Colton Hardy. 2 is outside, the KC Kane Sim Racing Team, Napa Auto Parts, Wicked Energy Gum, number 49 of the Hulk, David Heileman. Row 2 on the inside, Alex Bergeron. On his outside, the SteelCycles.com, number 105 of Brandon Steele. Row 3 on the inside, the Wicked Cushion Team Setting, number X of Mike Keegan, and 2 is outside, your current points leader in Swindell Speed Labs, number 75, Adam Elby. In row 4, on the inside, Top Gun Motorsports driver in the 073, Nick McGathy, and on his outside, Lopresto Racing Wicked Cushion number 71 of John Lopresto. And in the 5th row, on the inside, another Spindell Speed Labs entry. That's the 300 of Kendall Tucker, and to his outside, the Andy's Frozen Custard number 94 of Todd LeBeau. And on the back row, by himself, the Simness, I don't think that's right. Let's go back here and look, because I think that's another Swindell Speed Labs car. Hunter Brady drives the 130. I might be wrong, but I don't think I am. Not all these guys have filled out the information sheet. Hopefully by next season we'll get them all to do it. Get them all to give us a photograph. That would be super cool. Where are you at, Shane? In Oklahoma, just out of curiosity. All right, we'll be going green next time. Middle heat race of the session. Hello, Taylor Howell. So Hardy and Heileman coming off the front row. Pace truck is in. Guys, we're on the throttle. Green flag is in the air.
All right, man.
Caution in turns 1 and 2. Hardy had the lead. John Lepresto's car trying to get away very slowly here. 3 wide, almost 4 wide, and Keegan got in, and then Lepresto found the outside wall. Brady found a piece of that. McGathy, a piece of it. So everybody trying to catch up to the pace truck now. I believe you'll see the 71 car go ahead and get the wave around when we get the 1 to go. Not sure if that's going to make any kind of difference to that car. It looks like it is dog tracking pretty good. Oh, Karchi. Wow. I come over there on a regular basis. I am just down the road from you. If you head down Waterloo Road, I am in Edmond. So it's Hardy, then Heileman, Bergeron, Steele, Elby, Tucker, Keegan, LeBeau, Brady, and Lepresto, your top 10. Current points leader sitting back in 5th. He needs a transfer. Definitely needs to make the feature race tonight. His nemesis in the points battle right now has already transferred in by winning his heat race. So, Mr. Elby, your 8-point leader, looking to pick up at least 2 spots. Pretty tall order in this field because it's a pretty good field of drivers. Hardy, Heileman, Bergeron, Steele, Elby, Kendall Tucker, Mike Keegan's in here. We're going to go back to green. 6 laps to go.
Green flag.
Green flag in the air. Colton Hardy has picked up a win. Had that win, I believe, stripped from him for jumping a restart they found in post-race review. But he is plenty capable of coming out here and picking himself up another one. He's got the Hulk, David Heileman, chasing him right now. And Heileman is working closer, got to the inside, couldn't make the car stick. Right now, the battle's for the final transfer spot directly to the A main. Bergeron has got it, but Kendall Tucker right on the push bar for just a second right there. Tucker's going to push it down in there. He's going to move Bergeron up the hill with that right front tire. Bergeron going to cut him right back off. Feeds him a little left rear. Gets Tucker completely out of shape, and all that does is open the door for Adam Elby. Elby now going to cut underneath, and I think Elby's, he lost a bunch of momentum off too. I was going to say he's going to have the run down the back stretch, but he did not. It's still Hardy, Heileman, and Bergeron your top 3, but right now Adam Elby with the nose in front at the line. Had third. There goes David Heileman, the Hulk. Smashes. See what happened to Heileman off 4 right here. Oh, looks like he got the right sides too close to the outside wall. It shot him across to the inside. So we'll see the Hulk coming through. Consolation races, and that just enables Mr. Elby to get up here and grab one of the transfer spots. It's going to be Hardy, Elby, and Steele transferring through. This one will not make it back to the green flag. LeBeau and company going to work their way through our consolations. We should see a C main, a B main, and we're going to take 8 cars. No, we're going to take 11 cars out of the B main and move them up to our feature race. Have 20 for our feature tonight. They're going to do 30 laps. $30 in the feature for this one. 30 in the feature for the 360 Wingless cars presented by Pawkins Custom Tailgate Games here in just a little bit. But we're on the final lap. They will cross the line. Hardy, Bergeron, and Elby. 1, 2, 3. I guess when I read that off, somebody had gotten themselves out of line, because I thought Steele was going to be part of that top 3. Turns out he is going to be outside the front row in the B main. So 2 down, 1 to go. Yeah, I kind of wish that pole position was still open. All of us that are here around the city, around the area, we could all get together, go down there and rub a few fenders and see if we could get kicked out of that place or something. Have some fun. All right, Heat 3, gridding out on the front stretch on the pole. The Wicked Energy Gum. Dirty Old Bastard, Dirt Trucking Bastards, number 93 of the Catfish, Chris Roberts. And to his outside, the Swindale Speed Labs, number 5 of Rusty Kruger. Row 2 on the inside, the Sim Necessities, number 301 of Hunter Conley. And to his outside, another Swindale Speed Labs entry. That's the 40 of Cole Cabre. Row 3 on the inside, Top Gun Motorsports driver in the 72, Brad Faria. And to his outside, going to be Dustin Hall, the 331. On the 4th row on the inside, the Cadillac man, Kevin Hanley, drives the 110. And to his outside, the Shell Shock Helmets, Top Gun Motorsports, number 67 of Brandon Igo. In the 5th row, on the inside, the 44 car is Blake Cannon, and to his outside, Chance Crum. That should be, well, it is not tonight. It is just the number 183. That is normally the Trophy Dash number 183. I see no paints on that car tonight. But that's your 10 cars. Lyle Christensen did not make the call, so we'll have 10 for this one. 10 laps, top 3 to the A main. Yeah, we had a couple of Christmas parties in there way back, I don't know, 10, 12 years ago. Man, that was a lot of fun. All right, green, next time by. Final heat race of the session. Who knows? Maybe one night they have a real good show out at Meeker. We can all meet up at the racetrack and raise some hell out there or something. Roberts and Kruger on the front row. Going to bring us to green this time by 10 heat race laps left in this session. Green flag in the air. Chris Roberts jumps to the quick lead. Going to bring us down into turn 1. He's got Rusty Kruger right behind him, and on the inside, Hunter Conley, the pink and black car, made a bid for second, couldn't hang on to it. Now he's going to try it again. I don't think he's going to get it this time either, and he's going to have to watch himself. Every time he breaks his own momentum, he's going to let Cole Cabre get just a little closer. Not this time. Cabre gets sideways right in front of company, and I think Blake Cannon turned him around. That's not going to bring out a caution as everybody else got by safely. Cole Cabre back under power, but I don't think he's going to go very far. Hunter Conley's moved himself into the second position, the 301 car. Winner in a feature this season already one time. He's proven himself to be a handy little driver in the midget car, but he's chasing the Catfish. Chris Roberts, no slouch of his own. Rusty Kruger sitting back in the third spot. That's your three transfer cars. Blake Cannon, Dustin Hall battling. Fourth and fifth back here. Crum, Faria, Igo, Hanley, and now Cole Cabre's car in the infield. Going to get some work done on the 40 machine, getting back out here for the consolation races. Down the front stretch, still Roberts, Conley, Kruger, Cannon, your top four. But a good look at these guys as they come down and head right for the corner. Chris Roberts still your leader. They're going to make it to the halfway point with Roberts in front of Conley, in front of Kruger. These guys pretty evenly spaced, and caution. So we're going to have a quick shootout. Brandon Igo's car backwards on the front stretch. Oh, clipped the outside wall. Yep, you can't put open wheel cars up against the concrete barriers. That is not ever going to work out. So we're going to bring them around. We're going to get them lined up behind the pace truck. We'll give you the running order. Looks like they may get a one-lap shootout. Roberts, Conley, Kruger, Cannon, Hall, Crum, Faria, Hanley, Igo, and Cabre. Igo, Cabre, both off the track right now, so the top 8 still out there. Going to get one more, so it looks like a one-lap shootout. Let's see if Chris Roberts can get another great start like he had. Keep himself in a transfer spot, go straight to the A main. Lights went off on the pace truck. It does mean we will have a one-lap shootout. Things always get a little hectic. And currently Chris Roberts sitting back in the 4th spot. Only 86 markers out of the lead. With 2 races to go, that's a pretty tall order, but a win in a heat race gets him straight to the feature. The green flag is out. The one-lap shootout is on. When you get to the feature, you can score points. The other 2 guys have a little bit of a problem, and the next thing you know, you're right in the battle. Cannon turned it around off turn number 2. He's going to fall to the back of the pack. But coming to get the checkered flag, the Catfish. Chris Roberts looking to pick up the victory. He's going to bring Hunter Conley in second. Rusty Kruger behind that in third. Your 3 transfers cars to the A main. Hall, Crum, and company going into our consolation races, and those are going to start immediately. So our C main going to grid out, going to have 10 laps in the C main. I believe the top 2 transfer to the back of the B main. We're going to take 11 cars out of that B main, move them into our feature race. Some of the names this C main going to shock a lot of regular viewers here. On the pole, the Hulk, David Heileman. To his outside, Kevin Hanley, the Cadillac Man. A couple of heavy hitters right there. Dustin Griffiths inside row 2, Mike Keegan on the outside. So the top 4, every single one of those guys with a shot to bring this thing home. You saw Blake Cannon in the last one. Another quick driver, Mark Pinsky. Hunter Brady, Brandon Igo. This is starting to look more like a B main or a feature race than a C main. Brent Hobson, Nick McGathy in row number 5. Row number 6 going to be Cole Cabre, Chris Stowe. That's your 12 cars. So these 12 cars look like they could be in any feature race that we host here just about any night. But they are actually in the C main, and they're only looking for the top 2. Everybody else going to be done for the night. Everything go well today, Mr. Peterson? Give me a thumbs up. Ten laps on the board. 12 cars on the track. We're keeping 2. Those 2 are going to start in the final row of our B main, which will follow this C main. Heileman and Hanley on the front row. Dustin Griffiths not making the call in this one. So that is going to move Cannon up to the inside of row 2. So those front 2 rows, front 3 rows, really, a lot of talent in those front 3 rows. We'll see where our transfer cars come from, but the green flag is out. It says 12 laps, but it is only 10. And only the top 2 going to survive. Heileman escapes with the lead off turn 2. Blake Cannon around Hanley, and he puts himself into the second position. So Heileman and Cannon. Mike Keegan up to the 3rd spot. You saw a bunch of cars getting real wide right there off turn number 2. No harm, no foul. Everybody continuing on. Watching the 3rd place car, Mike Keegan. Can he close the gap on Cannon and Heileman? Cannon put the wheels on the inside, trying to take the lead. Tried the slide job, and he got it there.
All right, man. Caution is
He
out.
made Heileman yield, and David Heileman going to fall to second when the caution comes out. Nick McGathy's car, once again, going to be on the hook into the infield. Yeah, maybe not McGathy. Watch for Brandon Igo here. McGathy's car was already off the track. Not sure what happened there. Somebody brought out a caution for us. Oh, McGathy got turned around. Brent Hobson got in the back of him right there going down into turn 1. So we'll get the field set for you. Cannon, Heileman, Griffiths, Keegan, Cabre, Hanley, Brady, Hobson, Stowe, and Pinsky. Halfway home when they cross the line this next time. And we'll go around one more time before we get the green. Thanks for being here, guys. Wingless Wednesdays. You're watching the C-Main from the Wicked Energy Gum Northwest Focus Midget Series presented by Cognitive Warriors. As soon as we wrap this one up, we'll bring the 360 wingless cars out for the Pawkins Custom Tailgate Games 360 Wingless Series. Don't forget to join us tomorrow night for Triple Header Thursday. Dirt Slingers Thursday Thunder Series presented by Tim Sims, Howard Johnson's of Lima, Ohio General Tires. Wrapping up season number 8. Going to crown a champion in that season. Follow them with the Wicked Cushion 410 Outlaw Series with back-to-back shows. Right here, Triple Header Thursday. Starts at about 8 Eastern. Be sure you tune in for that. But we are about to go back to green. We're going to have 4 laps to go.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag in the air, and it looked like Mike Keegan was going to take a peek on the outside of Heilemann. Cole Cabrera was going to take a peek down the inside. We almost had 3 wide in 1 and 2, but Heilemann, the Hulk, hanging on. Keeping second place, slider line through 3 and 4. Keegan got into the outside wall, now gets into Mark Pinsky, Kevin Hanley. So 3 laps to go. It's still Cannon, Heilemann, Cabrera, your top 3. We're keeping our eye on second place because only the top 2 transfer. They're going to get the 2 to go signal right here on the front stretch, and the caution is going to come out. That's going to seal the deal, I believe. Mark Pinsky's car. Going to be the car that got into the fence in turns 3 and 4, the next-gen Fab machine. Tried to go around the high side. Right rear got up over the cushion. Mr. Heilemann deciding to tear up just a little bit of grass. We do know we are on the white flag lap. Cannon and Heilemann will be our 2 transfer cars. Everybody else is going to be done for the evening. We'll see several of these guys back in the wingless 360 cars here in just a little bit. But we will move the 44, the 49 to the back row of the B main. Bring those guys out, let them do 12 laps and take 11 cars and put them into the A. And get ready to do battle for 30 laps out here. Week 11 of the season. That's going to do it for the C main. The B main scheduled to have 13 cars. On the front row, going to be the 57 of Anthony LaPresto with the 105 of Brandon Steele on his outside. The 331, Dustin Hall on the inside of row 2 with Jason Nygaard on his outside. Sir Fencelot sitting there in the 4th starting spot. Todd LeBeau going to start inside of row 3 with Chance Crum on the outside of him. Braden Lacey and Kendall Tucker making up a row number 4. Row 5 going to be Brad Faria and Jeremy Zarfos. Row 6, Blake Cannon and your 2 transfer cars from the B main. It was Blake Cannon and David Heilemann, and I guess they transferred 3. Cole Cabrera came through, and he is going to start in the back of this one. It's been 2 cars up until tonight, so a little bit of confusion. 13 cars, 2 going home. Everybody else going to transfer through, and it looks like the 714 car, Brendan Lacey, not making the call, so only 1 driver going to get eliminated from this one. They're going to get 12 laps. right, they'll be going green the next time by. They'll have 12 laps on the board. For the most part, these guys really racing for their starting positions. Only one of them not going to transfer through. So keep all 4 tires on the ground. Get to the finish line. You got a pretty good chance of making it into tonight's A main. Pace truck about to make the hard left turn into the infield. Lepresto and Steele off the front row. B-Main about to be underway, and here we go.
Green, green, green.
Oh, car way out of shape to the back. Into the fence right off the bat. That might do it. That might seal it up. Jason Nygaard's car upside down in Sir Fence-A-Lot. Well, looking at elimination from this evening's proceedings. Went down into turns 1 and 2. Up on the high side. He gets collected up. Clipping the 331. 331 slid up, put that tail tank right in front of him. Put Jason Nygaard's car over, around, and upside down. And that'll do it for him. So everybody left in the race is going to transfer through. We'll let these guys go under timing and scoring right here at the start-finish line and get you the top 10. And then tell you who the 11th place car is currently. We know all of them transferring through. Lepresto, Steele, Hall, LeBeau, Crum, Tucker, Lacey, Faria, Heileman, Cabre, and Cannon. The 11 cars left in the race. All 11 going to transfer through. So right now it is just racing for your starting position in the A main. All right, one more time around. We should get the green. We're going to have 8 laps to go. Appreciate everybody being here, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Don't forget, 360 Wingless Cars show coming up right after this one. Same track. We're going to rework it, turn the lights on, put these guys out here. And then tomorrow night, triple header Thursday. Dirt Slingers at 8 Eastern. 410 Outlaws. Dirty old bastards. Immediately following that, but the B main back underway. Green flag out in the air. Still Lepresto on the point, but it was 4 wide behind that. Couple of cars way out of shape. These guys are going to be transferring through. They are racing for starting spots. Faria and Hall side by side now through the middle. Here comes Kendall Tucker, the black car. Going around the high side, David Heileman down on the inside. They got Faria in the sandwich. And Tucker's going to get the advantage. Blake Cannon tried to get through, and Heileman had the door already shut. Those two guys made a little bit of contact, but they did not bring out the caution. I do believe Blake Cannon trying to get up the inside, but behind that, Dustin Hall maybe got into the fence. Yes, he did. And with Cole Cabre coming around back there. Zarfos got a piece of the Heileman Cannon issue. Go back and see what we can see in that. Cannon tried to get up the inside, kind of put the left side tires up on the grass, and it shot the car to the right, and Heileman was already there. So if we hadn't gotten a caution for Dustin Hall's car, we would have got one right there for Heilemann, Zarfos, and Cannon. Looks like we're going to have a 2 or 3 lap shootout when we get back to green in this one. Excuse me. Wish I knew what that was. So still 9 cars on the track. Dustin Hall, Blake Cannon automatically transferring through. They completed laps and finished in the top 11. So they will get their cars ready to go for the warm-up session. It's going to be up after we finish this B main. 3-lap shootout. Lepresto, Steele, LeBeau, the top 3. These guys ready to go green off turn number 4. Can't keep doing that. Green flag in the air. Lepresto through 1 and 2 holds on to the lead. Brandon Steele, Todd LeBeau were side by side for a second. Here comes Kendall Tucker. Tucker had a run off the top side of 2, and he moved to the inside of Todd LeBeau. LeBeau's going to find the fence. That's going to slow his car down. He's going to lose another spot. Move him back to 5th. 2 to go that time by. Still Lepresto, Steele, then Tucker. Now LeBeau working inside Cabrera, but not enough momentum there. Chance Crum on the outside of Todd LeBeau trying to take away 5th, and he's got it when they enter turn 3. If he holds it off the top side, Steele found the fence. That got Cole Cabrera into it. Cars going all over the place. Cole Cabrera's car upside down. Now he gets hit by LeBeau. White flag was in the air that time. Lepresto, Tucker, and Steele, 1, 2, 3, but Steele's got company. Chance Crum worked the inside on him. David Heilemann deep into the corner, but Lepresto's winning the B main. Tucker, then Crum, Steele, Faria, Heilemann, Zarfos, and LeBeau. LeBeau sideways in 3 and 4. I think that car's got a lot of damage. He is just trying to nurse it to the end right here. Warm-up session about to be on the track. Always give these guys a little bit of time here to go out and cut some laps. Final tune-up before they go to the A main. Appreciate everybody being here for Wingless Wednesdays. A big thank you to Wicked Energy Gum, the Northwest Focus Midget Series, and the Cognitive Warriors for putting on the first show of Wingless Wednesdays every week with the Midget Series right here. Don't forget, when we get done with this one, I'm going to go straight into the 360 Wingless cars from Pawkins Custom Tailgate Games. Also, don't forget Wicked Energy Gum. This entire month of May, all the proceeds from all of their sales are going to go straight to the Cognitive Warriors Foundation. They got a great deal going on over at wickedenergygum.com. Got a t-shirt and energy gum package. You go over and purchase that, and all the proceeds from that are going to go to Cognitive Warriors and their sponsor driver in the World of Outlaw Series, Casey Kane. Going to match them dollar for dollar when they make that donation. So go over, get you a one-of-a-kind t-shirt, packet of energy gum, give it a try. If you haven't already tried it, it does work. It's an all-natural thing. It's It's a good boost of energy for you if you need it. Cheaper than a cup of coffee every day. You're given to a good cause. Just a few seconds left. We'll get the A main out on the track. $20 cars for 30 laps. On the pole, the 211 James Edens, 8 points behind Adam Elby in the championship. Going to start on the pole tonight. Colton Hardy to his outside. Row 2 going to be the Catfish, Chris Roberts and Cole Harvey. Row 3, Alex Bergeron inside. Hunter Conley on the outside. Tyson Landis inside row 4 with the current points leader Adam Elby on the outside. Rusty Kruger inside row 5. Anthony LaPresto on the outside. Row 6 going to be Kendall Tucker inside. Chance Crum outside. Brandon Steele inside row number 7 with Brad Faria on his outside. The 8th row, the Hulk, David Heileman on the inside. Jeremy Zarfos to the outside. Todd LeBeau and Cole Cabre inside and out on row number 9. And on the back row, Dustin Hall and Blake Cannon. That's your 20 cars. Both drivers, Edens and Elby, both 3 wins on the season. Could come down to a tie. Could be broken by wins. These guys racing for more than just a points title and points here. They are racing for the opportunity to get into a midget car with the Northwest Focus Midget Series. Carla Galen doing a great job up there in that Northwest area. They have brought several drivers up, put them in cars, and they have yet to be disappointed. They are looking to do it again at the end of the summer here. All right, one more time around. We're going to cut these guys loose for 30 laps. All right, off turn 4, we're going to get the green flag. Edens and Hardy on the front row. Roberts and Harvey in row number 2. Bergeron and Conley, row number 3. 30 laps on the big board. Pace truck is in. Edens is on the gas. Green flag is in the air. And we are underway. James Edens with a sizable lead off turn number 2. Chris Roberts into the second spot temporarily. But off the top side, Colton Hardy making a bid. And Alex Bergeron made it 3 wide for just a second. Then he found the outside fence.
Caution is out. Caution is out.
Behind that, a whole lot of action. A lot of cars upside down. Anthony LaPresto right in the middle of this. Let's go back and take a look and see what happened to LaPresto down here into 3 and 4. Contact. Kendall Tucker got into the back of Hunter Conley, and that just starts a big chain reaction. Several cars in the middle of this one. Looks like Tucker's already on pit road. Hunter Conley's car on pit road. Anthony LaPresto's car on pit road. Brad Faria, Jeremy Zarfos headed in. Looks like both of those cars damaged. They were right in the middle of that whole thing. So about 5-6 cars involved in this. See how many of them try to return. Going to be lap 33 for our new white flag. Edens, Hardy, Roberts. Top three. Bergeron, Landis, LB, Harvey, Heilemann, Steele, and Kruger rounding out that top 10. That was interesting. All right, it's looking like the lights are off on the pace truck. We're going to go green. 29 laps to go.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag in the air. Eden's back on the throttle, leading us into turn one. Now Alex Bergeron on the inside of Chris Roberts trying to take third away.
All right, man. Caution is out.
Caution behind the field again. Cole Harvey's car. Not in a good spot. He restarted about fifth or sixth. He was working outside Elby. He found the fence going into one. Heilemann lifts him up, turns him over. And the outside wall does the rest of the work. So we are going to let these guys catch the pace truck, set the field again. We have 13 cars still on the track. Edens, Hardy, Bergeron, Roberts, Landis, Elby, Heilemann, Steele, Cabré, and Kruger are top 10. Crum, Hall, and I guess Blake Cannon's car off the track as well. So 12 cars still out here. Move our white flag out to lap number 36. So right now you got James Edens in the front, points leader Adam Elby sitting in sixth. Good deal of points to be had right there. We'll see where they finish up at. Still real early in this one. 28 laps to go. Edens back on the gas. Green flag back in the air. Let these guys get on a little bit of a run here. Let them get a little rhythm. See what happens then. Edens, Bergeron, Hardy. Bergeron, Hardy battling hard for second. Hardy going to get the best of it down to turn three. Alex Bergeron down to the inside. Hardy's running the slide job line. I think Bergeron's got the better of this one. When they come off turn number 4, move Bergeron to second. Hardy into third, and here comes Elby, your points leader, up to fourth. He's got David Heilemann, Tyson, Landis, and the Catfish. Chris Roberts right behind him. That is your top 7. All right now, Bergeron not rid of the 152 car of Colton Hardy. Hardy had a good run down the backstretch, rode right up beside, but Alex Bergeron just too good on the inside of 3 and 4. Now he's getting away from Hardy. James Edens, 1.1 seconds in front of Alex Bergeron. Colton Hardy running third, and Hardy with the big, long, drawn-out slide job through 3 and 4, and he's got Elby closing in ever so slowly. On board here with Elby. Trying to work down the inside. He is trying to stay in the tacky. Get that drive down into turns 3 and 4. He's going to get him this time. Not quite, but he's going to be a lot closer now. Now, move Elby into the third spot. Adam Elby takes over the final podium position. Move him into third. He's just got Bergeron and Edens in front of him. And he goes to the slider line in turns 3 and 4. So it's just about a second between Edens and Bergeron. It's about another half a second back to Adam Elby. Colton Hardy, Cole Cabre in 5th. Tyson Landis, Chris Roberts, Brandon Steele, Dustin Hall, Chance Crum, David Heileman, and then Anthony Lepresto back on track. Lepresto 2 laps down, missing parts off the car, but he's running in 12th. Go back to the front, hanging on to about 1 second, James Edens. Adam Elby had closed it down to about half a second. Now he's lost another half a second, so he's about a second behind Bergeron. See how spread out they are getting. We are headed for lap 36, so we're going to have 20 to go when they come by the flag stand this time. Edens across the line, 20 to go. Bergeron, then Elby. Colton Hardy now across the line. Cole Cabre right behind him. Cabre closing in, trying to get fourth. These two, about 0.2 of a second separating them. As Cabre goes to the bottom, Colton Hardy still working the top side. They're going to come off. They're going to be about a half a car separating them at the line, and this time Cabre is going to put it deep into 1 and 2, slide across the nose, and he's going to take away 4th position. So move Cole Cabre up to the 4 spot. 3 Swindell cars in the top 4 now. And Bergeron holding steady about a full second behind Swindell driver James Edens. Adam Elby about 1.6 seconds behind Bergeron. So your points leader in second place, separated by 2 positions on the track. James Edens out in front of this thing. Getting a whole lot closer to the halfway point. Couple more laps, we will be halfway. Back here, check on Chris Roberts, the Catfish. He is running back here in the 7th spot. Tyson Landis has gotten around him. Roberts trying to get that car. Find a little grip here. He closed up a little bit that time down the backstretch. Keep them 6 and 7, Landis and Roberts, but Roberts got a lot closer that time. Through 3 and 4, he's found something down on the bottom. We call him the Catfish for a reason. And now he's working the inside, about a lane down from Landis. If he can keep it in the tacky, he'll get good drive at the end of the backstretch. Might be able to get that car down against the inside wall, find a little more grip, drive it up beside Landis this time on the exit. Not quite. James Edens starting to stretch out here. Picked up another half a second on Bergeron, making almost 1.5. Adam Elby a second behind that, so the top 3 about 2.1 seconds. Bergeron stand married to the bottom. James Eden's running all over this track looking for grip. Yeah, Garrett, it's 0.6 of a mile, and it is really long for these midgets. The 360s will get around here quite a bit quicker. "13 laps to go that time by. Still Eden's by 2 seconds. Bergeron's gone to the top side now to see if he can find something on the momentum line. Another 1.5 back to Adam Elby. Cole Cabrera another 1.6 back behind that. And then 3/4 of a second back to Colton Hardy running in the 5th spot. These guys starting to get pretty stretched out. Go back here. Take a look. Anthony Lepresto. Couple of laps down, but running in the 12th spot. Chance Crum, the last lead lap car right there. He is quite a ways back. David Heileman right in front of that. James Eden's absolutely having his way with these guys. 2.6 seconds. The battle's going to start heating up here for the 2nd spot. Elby's closed it down. 0.5 second, now less. So Bergeron looks like maybe the handle on the car is starting to go away a little, and Elby running around like his teammate Eden's on just about any line he wants, and he's making up a whole lot of time on the 16 car. Off a turn 4 drag race down the front stretch, and Elby with a little more momentum that time. And he's got the high side in 1 and 2. That's the momentum line, and he takes over second. New position 2 car, the 75 car, your points leader, Adam Elby. These guys inside the 10 to go. Going to have 8 to go this time by. It's Eden's, Elby, and Bergeron, and there's the caution that is going to bring everybody back together. Cole Cabrera upside down off turn 4. Got it down into turn 3 pretty good. Slid across the cushion right rear up into the outside fence. We all know how that ends. And he gets a little bit of a clip there. So we'll add a couple of laps. We'll move it out to 39. We're going to have around 7 to go when we take the green. We'll let them run under the start-finish line here. Give you the top 10. That is about all that is still on the track. 10 cars. Chance Chrome the back end of that. It's Eden's, Elby, Bergeron, Hardy, Roberts, Landis, Steele, Hall, Heileman, and Crum. Lights still on the pace truck. We're going to go one more time. So we're going to have 7 laps to go when we go back to the green flag. Your points leader and second in the points, running 1-2, but not in their points order. So Eden's wanting to hang on, pick up the win. That'll close the gap a little bit. It sits at 8 points. It would be cut before we start the final race, and it'll come down to these guys with a very small single-digit point separation when we head into next week, the finale. Going to go green this time. 7 laps left in this one. Edens, Elby, Bergeron, Hardy, and Roberts, the top 5. The pace truck is in. James Edens is on the throttle, and the green flag is back in the air. Edens and Elby both run slide lines. Bergeron went way to the top side. Didn't make up any time at all. Off of turn 4, 6 laps to go at the line. Going to be about almost 0.3 of a second. Just over a quarter. Still Edens, then Elby and Bergeron, but Elby hanging tough. If he can find a way to find a little momentum, he'll be able to get up there and challenge for this lead before we get out of here. 5 to go this time. The lead down to 0.2, so a 0.5 cut off. With 5 to go, if Elby can keep it up, he might be able to seal the deal, pick up his 4th win of the season. But if he doesn't, his teammate, second place in the points, going to pick up his 4th win of this season. They're down to 4 to go off turn number 4. Still Edens and Elby 1-2. Bergeron 3rd. Hardy running in the 4th spot. The Catfish Chris Roberts running in 5th. Three and a half laps to go. James Edens hanging on, running that same line every time. Down the front stretch, 3 to go that time. Still Elby, 0.3 of a second. Another 0.5 second back to Alex Bergeron. Bergeron right against the inside. Just cannot come forward, cannot close the gap on these two. And they're going to have 2 to go off turn 4 this time. We'll check the split at the line. It's 0.3 of a second that time by. 2 to go. These guys coming down the back stretch. About a lap and a half to go. Less now. Edens 0.5 second in front. He's going to get the white flag this time off turn number 4. Adam Elby, 0.4 of a second back. Bergeron, another 0.6 back. Sitting in 3rd, Colton Hardy, 0.4 back of that. But right now, off turn number 4, going to pick up his 4th win of the season. 211 machine, James Edens. Going to bring home the win. Adam Elby, Alex Bergeron. Going to finish in 3rd. So the points going to get a little tighter before we head to next week.
Caution is out. Caution is out.
Caution that time. We'll wait for these guys to come around. They're going to line up on the front stretch. They'll take an extra lap for us. They will line up on the front stretch. Give us a chance to get a little bit of an interview here. Everybody else should be taking their cars off to pit road. We'll get our top 3 around. Solid finish. A little bit of a rocky start, but these guys had a solid finish. Get the top 3 around here. They're going to pull them up. 1, 2, 3 on the front stretch for us. Give us a good look at the winner here. All right. That's what we like to see every single time. Wait for the guys to join us on TeamSpeak. Get a quick interview with them. Get ready to go to the 360 race. Guys, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Tune back in here in just a little bit. About 3 or 4 minutes once we get done with these interviews, we will head over to the 360 series. Still waiting on the boys to show up in TeamSpeak. Don't forget, tomorrow night, triple header Thursday. Dirt Slingers Tim Sims Thursday Thunder Series wrapping their season number 8 up at Knoxville. Around 8 Eastern, we will go live with the broadcast. Mike Peterson will be on the call for that. And then immediately following them, going to be the Dirty Old Bastards Wiki Cushion 410 Outlaw Series. They're getting near the end of their season. Got about 2 weeks left, this week and next week. There's Adam Elby. Just waiting on Mr. Bergeron to make his appearance. We'll razz Elby and Edens a little about how tight the points are going to be getting for next week. Hello, Chris. Thanks for tuning in. There is Alex Bergeron. Let's get Alex real quick. All right, Alex Bergeron, you got a copy.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Hard fought third place tonight, man. Talk to us about how big and long this track is and this little midget car getting around here and how you come home third, buddy.
Yeah, it definitely was tough. These cars are small for this track, and it takes a long time to do 30 laps, but, we came home third. It was a tough heat race, and, just ran the bottom in the feature, and the lane changed, and, I think I had too much fuel in the car, too. Just didn't know how much fuel for a feature, and just went with a number, and, these cars with fuel doesn't help it, so, congrats to James for the win and Helby for second. These guys they're fast in these cars, and it's fun to run with these guys.
Yeah, it looked like the bottom was working for you for quite a while there, and then all of a sudden your car just kind of flattened out a little bit, and they were able to pull away. But still a great run for you. You came home third tonight. You got some shout-outs, some thank yous, and we're going to see you in the 360 car?
Yeah, I'll give my shot for the non-win car tonight. Should be fun. But I got to thank all my partners. Newbie.com/with Keeney's, BK Designs for the Racing Paints, CSI Chalks and Max McLaughlin Racing, Meyer Inc., Team ABR and Jason Nygaard, my girlfriend too, for a great team and great support overall. My dad for watching, everybody else for supporting me, you for broadcasting this series, and DOB for putting this great series up. It's fun to race the midgets sometimes, and makes another car to race for it.
All right. Thanks for talking with us, Alex. Congratulations on third. We'll look forward to seeing you in the 360 car.
Thank you.
Your third place finisher, Alex Bergeron. We'll get over here and talk to Mr. Elby. Adam, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. So I got to razz you a little bit. The points just keep getting closer and closer. Your teammate picks up the 4th win of the season. Talk to us about that race. Your drive from, I believe you started 8th and all the way up to 2nd, and you had a shot at the end, but he was just a little too strong.
Yeah, early on, we found a pretty good line there that helped us get through traffic a lot. And then, once you get up to the guys who, your James Edens and Alex Bergerons, you got to kind of run what they're running and try and find the next line before them. So, I was running around in third there for a little while, and it seemed like Alex made a few mistakes and caught up to him. And, I was kind of running the same line as him, and 3 and 4 up higher, I saw some moisture, and, I didn't figure I was going to pass him by following him on the bottom. So I went up and tried it and actually got a run, and, we raced pretty hard for the spot, and I ended up getting it. And then, we got that yellow that put James back in my reach, and I was thinking maybe I might be able to use that spot on him as well, and he was just too good in 1 and 2, having some clean air. He's able to throw the slider line a lot better and harder than I was able to. I had to, make sure I wasn't going to get in the back of him. So all the time that I would make in 3 and 4, he'd back away in 1 and 2. So, he came out on top. He was faster, so good win to him. And that was fun.
Yeah, it seemed like when he was out in front, he was running kind of wherever he wanted to go, and he was able to pull a long ways away from you guys. But next week, that is really going to be interesting. It's going to be a very small single-digit number. You're going to have to battle pretty hard to bring home this championship.
Yeah, me and him got our points difference memorized and the point system. So, including our drop weeks, I think he got me by about 4 points now after tonight. So, but that just means we got to finish 4 spots better than him next week. So hopefully we can do that and put him behind us. But it's going to be tough. James is, like I always say, one of the best racers on here. So to be able to fight with him for this championship is fun.
All right, man. You got some shout outs, some thank yous, and we'll let you get ready for the next one.
Yeah, I got to thank Get Energy Gum and the Northwest Focus Midget Series, for getting together with DOB and putting this deal on. Galen and Carlos Stewart are doing a great thing with this driver search, and excited to see how all that goes. Got to thank DOB and for putting this on, and you guys for broadcasting it. My guys over at Swindell Speed Labs, there's no excuse why I lost to James. We're on pretty much the same setup, so but it definitely was a good one, so I can't thank them enough for always putting a good car and helping us out. And I gotta thank our sponsors, Bell Helmets, Wiser Organics, and South Bay Partners. And my girlfriend sitting here behind me. She's here tonight.
All right, man. Well, thanks for chatting with us. Look forward to seeing you in the next one.
All right, thanks.
Second place, Adam Elby. Let's get James Edens up here. James, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. So you pick up your 4th win of the season. Looks like you're going to take over the points lead by a scant handful of points here. Talk to us about tonight and how you're going to prepare yourself to try to take this championship next week.
I think we just got to keep doing what we've been doing. I think we were really good here. I don't have very many laps around this place in a midget, so it's always fun to do something new. I think we picked up pretty quick on it, so I just gotta one more week finish out strong.
Yeah, you were able to pretty much go anywhere you wanted to go tonight. Did that give you a big advantage being able to pick your line the whole race?
Yeah, for sure. When the car's good like that, it's definitely a confidence booster. That restart there, I saw the track change a lot under caution, and I ran the bottom the first lap there, and it was about 2/10 slower than what it had been, and I heard LB up top, so I knew I had to get back. I knew I had to get up there, otherwise he was probably going to go around me. So, but yeah, just having a car that's able to do that is always nice.
Yeah, it looked like once you guys got that late restart there, Adam may have had a shot, but man, you just drove away from him there. So congratulations on the win. Any shout outs and thank yous, and we'll let you get ready for the next one.
I just got to thank Speed Lab and all the sponsors over there, and all the guys working hard, and DOB and the Stewarts and the Northwest Focus Series, and you for covering it.
All right, man. Well, thanks for chatting with us, and I'm sure we're going to see you in the 360 car.
I'll be turning wrenches again.
Oh boy, here we go. He's going to try to put somebody else in victory circle. All right, man. Well, congratulations again. Thanks for chatting with us, and we'll probably see you tomorrow night for sure.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right. Your winner, James Edens. Adam Elby comes home second. Point swap tonight. New points leader. Picks up his 4th win of the season. Jumps ahead of Adam Elby. Alex Bergeron brought it home in 3rd. That is going to do it for us. The Wicked Energy Gum Northwest Focus Midget Series presented by Cognitive Warriors. 1 week to go in the series, and the points battle is going to be down to a scant handful of points, 4, 5, or 6. And we'll see all these same guys here again next week. Guys, don't forget to tune back in here in a few minutes for the 360 Wingless cars presented by Pawkins Custom Tailgate Games. I am going to get out of here for just a few minutes. See if I can't do something about this crazy sore throat that is going on. And I will be back shortly to cover the 360 cars. But until then, if I don't see you again tonight, keep it dirty till the next time I see you. Otherwise, I will see you guys shortly. Thanks for tuning in.